Thank you for coming this evening. My name is Elizabeth Berga. I work here at Southern Tier Independence Center as the Health Information Specialist for people with disabilities. We're very happy that you could all join this evening for our Community Healthcare Town Hall meeting. And I wanted to let you know the bathrooms are right out the door here, and the exit is in the back of the building. And if you have any questions, anything emergency, you can look for me in the room over here. Okay.
Hi everybody, I'm Kathleen Klein and I'm with Citizen Action Resistance Movement, and we are here tonight because we want our voices to be heard by our elected officials, particularly Claudia Tenney, who is not here this evening, obviously, except in black and white, and she has not held town hall meetings. She will not come to our town hall meetings. She's been told multiple times about this town hall meeting, so we want our voices to be heard. We're going to record tonight's meeting. We're going to send it to her. Yeah, she needs to know how we feel. We have a right to be heard, and we're going to start off tonight's meeting with Pat, who is going to sing a song. We'll explain a little bit about, so the main reason we're here tonight is to talk about the American Health Care Act. And what her, I'm sorry, geez. Affordable Care Act.
Obamacare.
I had a long, otherwise known as Obamacare, I had a long car ride today. So, yeah, that's going to be the main topic of discussion tonight. Okay, so we are going to sing Don't Take Our Health Care Away to start off the meeting, and then we are going to talk about what's at stake. We're going to have a review by Amy Fleming, Healthcare for All New York, Citizen Action, Medicaid and other ACA provisions, Sue Ruff from Southern Tier Independence Center. Then we're going to have an open forum. We're going to have questions and comments from the audience. And then we're going to take action. We're going to talk about what you can do to take action, what people can do to protect our health care. And Mary Clark from Citizen Action is going to speak. Okay, and I'd like to introduce Pat. Start us off with
I needed the mic. Okay, I want everybody to join in with us. The papers are on the table. And our first song would be, All of Us Need Help Assistance, is to the tune of My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. Y'all got it? Nice and loud now. All of us need help assistance. Humanity comes at a price. Now Congress would cut that assistance. Do they have a heart made of ice? Don't cut, don't cut, don't cut the ACA, we say. Don't take our health care away. We all have some different problems. The ACA is sure for you. So Congress, please think before cutting. Someday you could need some help too. Don't cut, don't cut, don't cut the ACA, we say. Don't take our health care away. All of us in this together. Who knows what the future will bring? We know that we must stand together. So join with the grannies and sing. Don't cut, don't cut, don't cut the ACA, we say. Don't take our health care away. Take you all on the road. Here you go.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for coming out tonight. My name is Amy Fleming. I'm with Citizen Action, And we're here to talk about healthcare. My new mantra since January 20th is show up, stand up, and speak up. And you're all going to have a chance to do that tonight. I'm going to review some of the effects. Actually, I'm going to ask you to help us review what's going to happen when the ACA is taken away. I know a lot of you are going to be affected personally, and a lot of you have children, parents that are going to be affected as well. I'm going to ask first, I'll tell you, give you an overview. The basic results of the taking away the Obamacare is that 30 million Americans will lose their health care, while the 400 wealthiest Americans will receive a $7 million tax cut. We're here to listen and to gain valuable information, so you can speak to our representative, Claudia Tenney. She isn't here tonight, she is in Afghanistan. And for some reason, everybody is thinking the same thing. She feels safer with the terrorists than she does with So, our task and responsibility is to speak our truths, as I tell my children, quietly and clearly. And one of the best ways to affect change is to document and tell our stories. On the ends of the tables are paper and pens, and if you have a story, we'll ask for some things tonight, but please write the story and bring it up to us before you leave, because the documented stories are very valuable. So let's start by asking the question, how many of you know what's going to happen if Obamacare goes away completely, and how many are going to be affected by it? Can we have some hands? I have a hand in, oh, look at this, folks. This is great. Let's get this on video. Okay, how about you?
I will be affected because I have 2 children who are in college, so the ACA allows them to stay on my health insurance until they're 26. However, my youngest daughter, who is 18 and in college, also has blood cancer, and if she loses her ability to be on my insurance, she has a pre-existing condition, and I don't know that she'll be able to get health care.
Thank you so much. How many other people here have college students that are going to, that your children will lose? Okay. Another hand, please. Someone else that will be affected?
I'll be affected.
I can walk around the mic. Where's
I'm involved with a small organization. It would be against our principles to hire someone who is not able to get health care. Thanks to the Affordable Care Act, we were able to create 3.5 jobs. Without the Affordable Care Act, I'm not sure we could do it. I believe a lot of small businesses and organizations feel the same way we do.
Okay. Do we have any other small business agents here tonight that will lose their help with their health care?
One thing I'll say is if Medicaid is cut, I won't be affected because I won't be able to attend my appointments, medications, and all my doctor's appointments. So Medicaid, we have to save for our insurance to pay for the prescriptions that we take. I know one of the prescriptions I take is like $1,500.
Seniors are also going to lose a lot in drug coverage. How many else will be affected by drug coverage with the loss of the ACA? You're going to be affected, or you wanted to speak?
I'm going to be affected. I was self-employed, and 2011, I lost my business because of the flood. And being 58 years old at the time, with only a high school diploma, the only thing I could find is part-time employment, 25 hours a week at minimum wage. If it wasn't for Medicaid, when I had been hospitalized for extremely high blood pressure, I probably would have never been able to afford the hospital stay or the medication I need now to keep my blood pressure regulated. So it saved my life, basically.
When you were working part-time, did you have health
I'm
care?
still working part-time, but no health care provider.
You have no health care at all?
Through the
Well,
ACA,
except
You won't have.
ACA medication.
Medicaid.
This will affect me. I was born with epilepsy, many mild seizures that turned into grand mal seizures. They couldn't get them under control until I was 8 years old. They gave me all the medicine called Mycin. They put me on Mycin, and they put me on Dilantin, and that controlled the seizures, but the side effects were terrible. I ended up suffering from bone loss. At an early age, the doctor had to put me on Mycin and take me off the Dilantin. Eventually, I got switched over to Keppra, but if I don't have Medicare, that would greatly affect my seizures. But not only do I have seizures, but now I have an AFib, which is a serious enough heart condition where the heart rate goes too fast. So they have me on 3 heart medicines, a blood thinner, so I don't get blood clots, and they have me on blood pressure medicine to keep my blood pressure down, which still gets high, a little bit over 80, a little bit over 90. And they have me on a heart regulator medicine that diltiazem or cardizem that keeps the heart rate down. And if I don't have medicine for my seizures, to control my grand mal seizures, or to keep my heart where it needs to be, I will die.
Thank you.
I have sleep apnea, and the machine itself is like 1,000, and plus it's equipment. So if I don't have that, then you know, if they cut the health care, I can't afford my machine.
Do we have anyone else? A lot of women are going to be affected with the loss of the ACA. We're going to lose our cancer screenings, and women will not be able to be. Right now, women cannot be charged a higher insurance rate with the ACA.
Cost of maternity coverage,
Yes.
cost-free contraception.
Yes. Oh, yes, that pre-existing condition pregnancy.
What women will lose?
A lot of things.
Okay, I'll go with cancer screenings such as Pap testing and preventative medications for breast cancer or cervical cancer, skin and lung cancer, pregnancy. Some insurers do actually consider pregnancy a pre-existing condition, and I actually think I can't remember the name of the woman who I can't remember. One of the Trump admin health-related appointments was saying that maternity care could be excluded from insurance coverage. Also, currently through the ACA, contraceptions are covered, so they're cost-free, so there's no copay. The copay could come back on that. And some women cannot be charged a higher insurance premium just because, unfortunately, they're women. And my voice is really going, so I'm going to stop it there. But there's a lot of things. And anyone's looking just about women's care, our Senator Jill Brand gave a really impassioned speech on the Senate floor when she put up an amendment when the Senate several weeks ago was talking, had first entertained about repealing Obamacare. And she gives a really wonderful, it's about a 5-minute speech. If you just Google it, or it's also on her page on the Senate.gov site. It's a really wonderful speech, and it just talks about what women can lose. We need a lot of gains under Obamacare, and if it was repealed without an adequate replacement, which is what they're kind of talking about now, because they're afraid that Republicans will get cold feet, and they may just yank it. Women will lose a lot of the hard-won gains that we made through Obamacare, and I'm going to clock now. Oh, I'm Julie Weisberg. I'm the Director of Public Communications for Family Planning of South Central New York.
we wouldn't be covered. That's what Medicaid and Medicaid is for people that cannot afford insurance and pay for insurance, pay for the doctor's appointments, their medications, all their prescriptions. That's what Medicaid is there for. Medicaid is for our supports. And we should be able to have that and have that savings.
Thank you. Okay, we talked about small business, we talked about seniors, we talked about women, and but we also have to. Okay. Here's what the seniors will lose through the loss of the ACA. They're going to be eliminating co-pays for preventative services. They're going to lose providing an annual wellness visit, reducing drug costs by closing the coverage gap, the donut hole. Since 2010, it's saved an average of almost $2,300 per person on prescription drugs, and supporting home and community-based services as an alternative to nursing home care. There's a lot of work being done right now, and the New York State Senior Group is working on it, and that's getting more home care for people so that they don't have to be put into nursing homes. And that, of course, will go away quickly.
Or even in their me and I just recently left the institution 2 years ago. My Medicaid and Medicare helped pay for everything.
Thank you.
So that support would go too.
Okay, anyone else before we move on to
Yeah, just a second. Hi, my name is Joan Bezick, and I just want to understand, they want to take away contraceptives, increase the cost. They want to take away coverage for maternity. And they want to make abortions illegal.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense.
My name is George Bolton, and I'm just looking at some things like the number of people that are at risk of losing their coverage. You've got 20,000 individuals on this one sheet here. Basically, if they don't have any coverage, what do? They end up going to emergency rooms. Our emergency rooms are already overloaded with people. It's better for them to go to a primary care physician and get coverage there. We're also facing a very serious epidemic, opiate situation right now. And my understanding is that there are a lot of people that are being helped during this crisis situation where one of the members of the family has an addiction. And this is also going to be impacted by this. So there's a lot of hidden things that we don't see. We see individual things amongst people, and it's very saddening to hear that. But as a community, there are significant things that are going to happen once this Affordable Care Act is taken away.
Thank you. Under the issues of mental health services and substance abuse related issues, coverage for mental health and addiction treatment must be as complete as it is for any other medical procedure. Addiction evaluation, addiction treatment medication, family counseling, and anti-craving medication are all listed under those services.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you talked about part-time and temporary workers. I'm the president of Substitutes United in Broome, which represents substitute teachers in 6 school districts in the area. And for many years, closer, okay. Okay. So the thing is that for many, we have been able to get significant wage increases for substitutes. We were never able to get health insurance for substitute teachers. And but now that